the story of Pentecost has always been one of my favorites. Here are the disciples after Jesus' death and resurrection. They have seen a spectacular thing, but they're still afraid and tired and hurting and grieving, and they don't yet have the courage to go forth and spread the truth. And then the Holy Spirit comes down and descends upon them, and suddenly they have the words to speak the truth boldly to all people in a language they will understand. And it's a dangerous time politically to be doing that, speaking the truth. The Holy Spirit guarantees comfort and support and strength to do the right thing, but the Holy Spirit does not guarantee that other people are going to act accordingly and do what's right in response to what we say. So the disciples, once they started speaking the truth boldly, they were sometimes stoned to death and killed because they spoke the truth that other people didn't want to hear. So when we reach out with the truth, there's always a chance that people will respond the way humanity has always responded when it hears truth, doesn't want to hear. There's always a chance that we could be hurt because they lash out at us for speaking the truth that they're not ready to receive yet. That's a real, and the Holy Spirit can give us strength to do that, but we have to do the right thing and follow where the Spirit leads. It's hard sometimes being part of a community because a community is made up of people. And people are flawed and people don't always do what they should do. And sometimes it's scary speaking the truth when people aren't ready to hear it. Because human beings have a tendency to look at other people and see only their past or their social station or what society tells us they're destined to do because of where they've been. And fear doesn't allow us to see beyond the image that we have in our heads of who people can be when we give them a chance. And we don't always allow the Spirit to come into our hearts and change our perception of people. And people have judged me too. Recently, I've lost a lot of opportunities at jobs because people look at my life and reduce me to the worst thing I've ever done, and I become a liability instead of a person. I'm sure it happens to all of us sometimes. But it also works both ways for me. Because of the rejection I faced, I can wallow in fear and resentment and decide that everyone is going to be the same, and I can isolate myself in my bitterness instead of reaching out in honesty about who I was and who I am now. The Paschal mystery of his death and resurrection and his ascension and gift of the Holy Spirit on the day of Pentecost.